How's it going, guys? Interact here, and we're back with more Katawa Shoujo. Recently I just posted I got a schedule for everything. I have everything planned out once school starts and everything like that. If you guys want to, see what I kind of explain about with, like, for instance, Katawa Shoujo, how I record it and how I upload everything like that. I'll put a link somewhere around here, but I will always have a link of the Katawa Shoujo logo of where I started when I started Katawa Shoujo. So if you guys want to know like my first reactions to it, then click the annotation where the heart is. But I really don't need to repeat myself for Act 1, since you can just go back, since I really have a recorded version of it, so I don't really need to explain it to you. But if you guys if you don't know what really happened, I don't know either. All I remember was Australia. That's about it, Australia. And I really hope you guys did not hear me clicking like a butt ton of stuff. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna do it just because we just recently met Lily once again. He doesn't know if she's blind, like Kenji. She gives a nod before gesturing roughly in the direction of her teacup. Would you care for a drink? Sure. As in drink, she means wine, as in wine as it is in tea. Oh no. As much as it pains me, I can't keep step. What? Okay, this is my second time reading this. I don't know what. I can't keep step with her formality in the proceedings. She gives a nod, taking the request in stride. I gotta scratch my leg. It was necessary. Without another word, she steps off the chair and prepares a second cup of tea from a collection of supplies laid out along a shelf. And my PS3 just caught me. Are you kidding me? A brush here, a brush there. Her left hand often lightly touching the side of whichever container she's pouring into. It seems to be a process she's followed dozens of times before. As I lean sideways to see her around her back, she seems to use her long, dainty finger to measure the right amount of water in the cup. It's one thing to see the different disabilities the students in my class have, but it's quite another to see how everyone seems to adapt. Shizune and Misha have no problem working together to communicate to me, and Lily herself seems to have workarounds for problems I'd never thought of. While I feel slightly guilty about her doing the work, she seems pleased to be following the correct process of the offerer preparing the drink. So, her soft voice brings me out of my silent observance. Wow, I can't. This is what I get for playing Killing Floor right afterwards. Which room were you looking for? It's not often this classroom is visited after school. Wait, that's a classroom? The school library. Shizune and some classmates told me it was on this floor. She finishes pouring her water into the teacup as she nods, a small metallic tapping coming from the teacup indicating it being stirred. I'm aware of Miss Hakamichi. As are most students, to be with them means you're in class 3-3, no? I'm not blind. That's not right. I was gonna say that's not right. God, that's right. In the science room with Muto. She gives a small giggle before setting down the teaspoon and slowly walking towards the table, teacup and saucer in hand. He's quite a character. I imagine you'll come to like him most. Oh, like him. Most do. I can't underestimate this reading comprehension. As she sets down the tea, I gently take it and have a sip. I'm really more of a coffee person, but this seems a little rather bad moment to bring it up. Well, it looks like you're enjoying yourself. She looks like she's like sleeping, so hey, you can't complain. Look, see, look at his face. Focus nose. Nonetheless, the smell's quite nice. I hardly think it'd be hard to choke down. Thanks, Toe. It tastes really nice. You need to fix your belt. She smiles and quickly waves her hand in front of her face. Lily, please. There's no need to be too formal. She says this in spite of her exceedingly well-bred speech. Oh well. I guess I should try and ask her about herself, as it really does seem as if she's catering to me. So which class are you from? I imagine it's one of the third-year classes. Correct. I'm in class 3-2, which is on the 3rd floor, same as yours. It's taught by Miyagi. Master Miyagi! And it's specifically for both blind and partially blind students. I see. Sorry. Oh, I see what you did there. I feel like slapping myself with the fox paws. Looking at her face, though, she doesn't seem to be the least bit put off by it. My, there's no need to change your speech on my account. Sure, sorry. I guess I'm really showing my newness here. Oh, what is that? Are you sweating? No. Open the window. Jump out the window. In an environment like this would be a big change, so I can't fault you for it. While the same can't be said for everyone, many have come to terms with their conditions. What if somebody had I don't think amnesia is called a disability. Never mind. Screw it. A category which would include her, it seems. All too ready to jump ship from this particular topic. I segue into another. You transition to another. Come on, dude. Do you come here to drink tea often? It's a really nice place. Thinking on it, this might be her version of the place behind my school that I like to have lunch at. I come here fairly often during lunch times. My duties as class representative don't leave enough time for an official club, so our friend and I use this room for having tea. I know who that friend is. Class representative, huh? Compared to Shizune, her mannerisms, that sounds like a disease or something, seem to be almost completely opposite. While Shizune's blunt and fiercely driven, Lily seems relaxed and calm, almost aloof. Come to think of it, she might be useful for a less biased view of the school's clubs. What kinds of clubs are there to join? Thank you. You are speaking to the right person. The more popular ones are the track and field club, which uses the field near the school during lunchtimes, the baseball club, and the book club in a room near the library. There are also numerous small ones too, though, such as the art and music clubs. At a time when I'm just wanting to get on my feet, rushing into a club right away, it seems slightly unappealing. I did join a club, but I quit because I didn't really go to it. I completely forgot, apparently, in my middle school, in order for you to join a club, you have to have, the club I joined, you had to have a ticket. It was a random ticket, and I lost it. So it's like, I can't go because I don't have the ticket. So, and the thing was, I had the teacher who was running that same club, I had her as a science teacher, so she remembered me like that. She's like, you're the kid that never came to any of the club meetings. Like, I lost the ticket. And then after that, I became her favorite student because I did almost all the work. It's because I'm Asian. Don't judge me. I wonder if the school shares the same rule as my old one. Is it compulsory to join a club? I think that means mandatory. It isn't, though it is encouraged. Oh, good, that's a relief. Congratulations, you're off the hook for now. I've really let down my guard around this girl to let such a thing slip out. The fact seems to slightly amuse her. She has no middle lip. Look, there's no middle lip, and he's like, okay, never mind, they don't see each other. Not wanting my tea to get cold, I finally start drinking it as Lily does the same. As I look over the window over her shoulder, I notice the light coming into the room has a distinctly orange tint. Even here, time doesn't stand still. Huh. The time's gone quickly. Sorry? Right. She's blind. Of course. She can't see the sun setting. It just looks like the sun's starting to set. Don't you dare pull that smirk on me! It seems to come as a surprise for her. I guess she must have lost track of time. Father Time, why? Sorry, Hisao. I didn't mean to keep you from the library for so long. I quickly moved to allay her concern. No, it's okay. The library is still open, isn't it? She pauses and takes a moment to think on it. It's probably something I should have asked Shizune when I had the chance, but Lily seems likely to know in any case. Oh, that's messed up. Is it because she's blind? You think she could read Braille? Oh wait, no, never mind. True, it's open until 6:30 during weekdays. A quick glance at my watch confirms I have well enough time to get there. I might get going on in that case. It's been nice talking with you, Lily. She smiles and gives a deep nod, her hands still neatly folded on the table in front of her. It was my pleasure. Oh, come to think of it, shall I show you to where the library is? I couldn't possibly ask for more help. I should be able to find it alright. Well, unless my navigational skills fail me. You're Asian, you can't do that. You can't navigate because I can't navigate in a simple game where the arrow is right there showing you where the place is, and it's like, oh, I walked past it. Well, unless, oh, why are we doing that? Oh wait, whoops. I did not read out the part. It's alright. I was going to be talking to the librarian there in any case. I could introduce you. This gets better and better. It's pretty hard to deny her offer. It's better because Misha's not there laughing like a psychopath. If you're sure, then that'd be great. Thanks. As she stands up to follow me, she takes hold of it, a straight retractable cane that had been slipped in the handle of a bag on the floor. Wow, I'm reading like a robot. Compared to the cane the boy in... Wait, what? Compared to the cane the boy in my class had, Lily's looked so much thinner. Looks much thinner and longer. His must be for support, whereas Lily's is for navigation. Of course, she needs to be tapping. Okay, never mind. Together we leave the peaceful room and enter the empty hallway on the way to the library. I was going to say something different. Alright, side by side. My pace carefully slowed to match hers. We slowly walked through the hallway. Well, that kid. He needs a mustache. It doesn't take long for us to arrive at the door to the warm-looking room, apparently situated in the center of the floor rather than either wing. Ladies first. Let the blind girl go first. I think that was my first impression about that. She gives an appreciative smile at the gesture, taking the lead as we file in. To the left is the wooden library counter, with the library proper being on the right. Wait, what? This is actually just the library right here. This is what? 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 Wait, whoa. He said this, and the proper library to the right. On my right, this is just the library right here. Really? Hisao, you get lost in here? Really? Really? No. No. You don't do that. It easily dwarfs my old school's library with the distinct smell of old books, giving the place an almost old world air. Okay, really? They don't. Oh god, it's just how I say it just sounds really weird. There don't seem to be a lot of students here. Considering the time, it isn't a big surprise. Everyone's probably either in the school grounds or the dorms, doing you know what. Dog. Why? Dog? Hold on, wait, I need to cater my dog. My dog has been catered. Yuko, are you here? She says it to thin air since the librarian doesn't seem to be present, and of course Lily can't see this. What's unexpected is that it draws a reaction. Thump. Something from under the counter thuds against it, followed by a quiet wail. Aww. The origin, voice crack. The origin, apparently the librarian, quickly crawls out and bounces up to extremely rigid attention. Hi Lily, how can I help you? Her voice is strained in a failing attempt to sound casual, and she's rubbing the back of her head. What were you doing under the table? Good afternoon. What happened just now? I heard a strange sound. I'm sloshing again. It's nothing. I just hit my head. See, I dropped an eraser under my desk, and while I was looking for it, a pencil dropped, and when I was looking for both of them, you came and surprised me. Are you alright? Alright. I'm sorry, I couldn't know. It's okay. Sorry for making you worry. This is nothing. I've had worse happen to me. So, wait. If you said worse happened to you, so basically you're saying you had something to do with knives. It's my first thing that kind of brought up to my mind when she said worst has happened. So technically, you were searching for a knife, and then more knives fell, and you're like, oh, it's a knife. She's quick to reverse Lily's apologies, almost frantically trying to push aside the possibility that she could be in any way inconvenienced by bashing her head on the counter. Yes, worse things have happened here. The girl fidgets with her fingers as Lily doesn't seem to drop her concern. Drop her concerned expression, and then she shuffles some papers around the counter for no reason. A little shorter than Lily, replete with glasses, freckles, and a very troubled look, she seems to fit a library perfectly. I don't see the I see the freckles, never mind. Oh, Lily, did you get my message? Message? Oh, the 2 imported books that arrived? Right. They finally came. I can't believe it took so long, but... Amidst her celebrations, partially for managing to change the topic, I'm sure she notices me from the corner of her eye and freezes on the spot when she does. Oh no, I'm sorry I'm not noticing you before. I'm a ghost. Did you need to check out a book or return one? I'm sorry. The way she can quickly shift between moods is a little unsettling. He's with me. Yuko, this is Hisao, a new student. Hisao, this is Yuko, the school librarian. Pleased to meet you. Hisao, right? Hisao. Pleased to meet you too, Hisao. Why do you have to say the name 3 times? Third time's the charm. I will remember this, but then never mind. For a second, she visibly attempts to engrave the name on her mind so she won't forget. Yuko often arranges to import foreign books in Braille for me. Would you like to tell Hisao a little something about the library? Lily's innocent suggestion is met with an expression of abject and terror. Oh, the horror! Another jump cut. Success. Please, Lily, I can't. I don't know what he could be interested in. This is too much responsibility. You're supposed to be responsible, Yuko. Yeah, I'm giving you the evil look. How is it any responsibility at all? I don't get. But her objection is so sincere, I don't doubt for a second that she would rather disembowel herself on the spot than tell me what the light novels are. But... oh, wait, whoops. So there are a lot of books in Braille here? I attempt to save the day by asking the first thing that pops into my head. It seems to work at least partially, as Yuko seems to not exactly relax, but at least look slightly less tense. I'm gonna scoop much out. Well, I think about a third or a fourth of Yamaku's library is either in Braille or audio. Audio! Makes sense, makes sense, given all the blind students that be here. I can't read at this certain level. No, I'm just kidding. And that, if it's only that, how come this library is so big in the first place? Well, we get a lot of new books regularly because the library is adequately endowed. That's probably why. They spend more on new books than on my salary, and then I have to organize and shelve all of them. It's so troublesome and they waste so much. I wish I could quit this job. Inner thoughts. Now, a very awkward silence follows this revelation of too much confirmation. I'll go check the aisles then, if you don't mind. It's probably best for all of us if she doesn't keep talking to me. Very well. Meanwhile, Yuko, I would have those books if it's all right with you. I'm gonna scratch my arm, elbow, shoulder. Whoops, shoulder. My first impression was right. The library is surprisingly big. Ambling down the narrow aisles, I studied the spines of the books in random order, occasionally sliding one out to read the blurb, taking it with me if it looks good. In a few moments, I have a respectable stack of books in my arms. I guess I'll never be stuck for choice in here. The normality of the library sinks in. Sure, there are large print and Braille books scattered throughout, but it is what it is, a library. Thank you, you are now thinking normally. It's as if the calm mood from the room I had tea with Lily snuck with us in here, unless it was here to begin with. Something about that puts me at ease, just like before. I reach the end of the aisle and find a collection of desks set up for study or personal reading. Going a little further though, I discover a nice quiet corner at the back. While the rest of the library has the odd student sitting at a desk either reading or stealthily sleeping, the back is pretty much deserted. As I glance around, I see someone who I recognize sitting on one of several beanbags. Hey, how you doing? It's the dark-haired girl from my class, the one who snuck out of the classroom earlier. She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face, which makes her look like she's really into it. From the way she was acting today, I had her pegged as more of a delinquent than a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious disappearance from the class raises all sorts of whys in my head. Why did she leave? Why is she in here? Why did she go? Okay, never mind, that's too many whys for me. Intrigue floats slowly but surely towards the surface, and before I know it, I'm walking towards the mysterious long-haired girl. I guess there's no harm in introducing myself as I would with anyone else. She's a classmate after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and lay my books beside it. The girl starts looking scaredly up at me from underneath her fringe. This is the first time I've seen her this close underneath her long, dense bangs. I can see that part of her face, at least a third of it, if not half, is pretty badly scarred. My eyes are immediately drawn to the scars, subconsciously peeking past her hair until they meet her own eyes. I can't read. For a second, I am shocked and I divert my eyes to the book in her hands, before I realize that looking away probably only makes it worse. It takes too many seconds to collect myself and remember that I walked up to her for. You walked up to her to say hi, introduce yourself, because you can't do this, because I already chose two decisions, let's just choose the right one, I guess. I don't know, because I don't know which one takes me to Lily's path. I just poked my eye, Okay, I'm not reading out my right eye anymore. Hi, I'm new here, Hisao Nakai. We're in the same class. I just transferred here the other day. Maybe you don't remember? Now she looks really, she looks really surprised. I never realized it because I never paid attention to the animation, to their face, like their emotions. I never realized that she looks absolutely startled right now. She's like, The girl still doesn't say a word, but simply stares at me, wide-eyed. I'm still getting used to the place, so I'm trying to meet as many people as I can. You're a target to a wall. So, what's your name? Hanako. Okay, that was really weird. Her speech is stuttering and so quiet that it is barely audible even in the still library. Somehow I think that my delinquent impression of her was wrong. Hanako, eh? So what are you reading? She gently tips the book backwards so that I can read the title, at the same time hiding her face behind it. She must have noticed me staring before. Life of Pi? I've never heard of it before. What it's about? A boy and a tiger. On a boat. On a boat? Okay, I can see this taking some time. Sounds Sounds interesting. Is it any good? She nods from behind the book but stays silent. She looks kinda tense, a bit like Yuko earlier, but in a different way, more like petrified with terror, I'd say. So the mysterious delinquent girl turned out to be not anything but, and she is quivering in a way that makes it look like she is mortally afraid of me. Are you gonna do a fucking fatality on her? Because that's not necessary, man. We've already been through her arc and I still feel really depressed after seeing her. Okay, never mind. The only way out of this, as far as I can tell, is to try to get a normal conversation going. Is it a library book? I'm looking for new ones to read, but there's just so many. No, it's mine. Oh, so you coming off? I just crack up every time I see that word "you come here often" because of how many TV shows that always make that like relatively same quote. It just gets me every time I see that word. A huge blush, spreads on Hanako's face, and her eyes widen far larger than I thought it was possible for eyes to do. Did she interpret my lame attempt at small talk as a feeble attempt to pick her up? Shame on you. I mean, I didn't mean it like that. I am a pirate. I already gotta do something. Wow. Without warning, Hanako takes off and runs towards the counter. Her hair like takeoff catches me so off guard that I don't manage to go after her until she has a good head start. That'd be really weird if you just started chasing after a random girl that you just met and be like, hey. Like, what are you gonna say when you catch up to her? By the time I reach the counter, she is nowhere to be seen. Lily and Yuko are happily chatting away. Knowing that I won't be able to catch Hanako myself, I approach the girls. Hey, did you notice a girl run past here? Maybe. What did she look like? Long dark hair, kinda shy. She had, well, some scars on her face. You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you? Yeah, that's her. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her off or something. Oh dear. Yuko, would you excuse me? I had better try and find her. She possibly might be at the tea room. Sure, I'll just hold on to these until you come back. What's going on? I'm sorry, but I'll have to explain it to you some other time. Right. I'll see you later then. Lily hastily grabs her cane and hurries out of the library, leaving me alone with Yuko. Let the awkwardness begin. I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Did I do something wrong? What did you do? Nothing. I just talked to her, tried to get to know her, didn't even manage to get started. Yuko sighs and looks awfully bothered, even more so than she did before. I guess you were wrong so much as tactless. Tactless? That girl is a bit of a special case. It's like she never really talks to anyone. Isn't that a bit strange? I wonder. It's just how she is, I think. Yuko doesn't sound all that convincing. Then again, maybe this is just the norm around here. Norm. Huh, that could be a name. Everyone has their own problems, or else they wouldn't be here. Perhaps I was being a little tactless after all. But how should I deal with these people, forcing myself to act overly casually? Wow, that's a lot of LYs in one row, man. Myself to act overly casually only makes me feel phony. Like, I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room? Okay, I don't get the elephant in the room. Like, what is this, like a metaphor? Because I'm not getting it. Yuko Fish is like looking like she wants to say something to that, but resisted. I think it's an elephant only if you feel that way. It's like, oh, she pulled. It's not awkward unless you make it awkward. That's how she just pulled it. You just pulled that joke, didn't you? I hate you. I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. It makes me smile and she blushes heavily. You're hitting on the librarian. Congratulations. What? Did that sound stupid? No. It sounded really wise. I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. Neither of us has anything to add as Yuko fills the silence by shuffling some papers around. Stop acting like you're doing something! God, people who have papers on their desk really like doing that. Did you find any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing, but I have to do it. I hope that's not too inconvenient for you. Oh yeah, I want some books, but I left them over there because I'll just go get them. I fetched my stack of books from beside the bean bags where Hanako and I were sitting and returned to the counter. Wow, you read a lot, don't you? I surprised myself that way with that too. Honestly, at least when I really think about it. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kind of started reading books to fill that time. I couldn't do much else. I see. But she doesn't say anything else, and just checks out my books for me. Ah, I guess this is what they call tact. I swear to God, Kenji. Holding the library books with one arm, I trawl my pocket for the key to the door. A sudden sound from behind me startles me, making me nearly drop the books. Books I'm carrying, or the key that I almost managed to get into the lock. Who is it? I turn around to see who is talking to me. It's Kenji. He seems to be in a friendly mood, although the light glinting off his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. It's just me. This makes him pause and lick his lips nervously. Who is me? I don't know anyone called me. Are you some new guy again? Are you being a smartass? Asshole. His voice is suddenly strained and quick. Yes. But we met before. Yesterday. I don't think so. I would remember someone who I met only yesterday. When was that? What day is it today? I try to ignore him. Is he joking or what? Prove that we've met before. You live across the hall. You're Kenji. Kenji jumps back, his eyes filled with an uncomprehending fear. How do you know my name? Damn, this can only mean one of two things. Either we have met, or you are telling the truth. Oh, and you are telling the truth. And I just can't remember it. Or you are a spy. Oh, okay, Team Fortress 2 style now. He pauses. A psychic spy. His eyes dart around me, trying to peek into my room, although it's hard to believe he can see anything through those thick glasses. Okay, Harry Potter. His mood swung from friendly to manic in less than a minute. I'm not psychic. How do you know? How do I know that? I'm not a mind reader. Kenji points a finger in my face, damningly. Unlike you. Stop that, man. We met yesterday. What's wrong with you? I live in this room. Lies. If you think you can pass as Hisao because I'm legally blind, you are sorely mistaken. Sorely. Haha. You don't even look like him. I mean, the resemblance is real. Real slim. Maybe at a distance, but who do you think you're kidding? I want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him. Exasperated, I rub my eyes and let out a heavy sigh. Stay there. Don't you dare lick me. Kenji comes closer, one careful step at a time. I stay still, lest he assault me physically, although I doubt he could do much damage even if he did. Oh wait, I see it now. Damn, it really is you. Sighing again, and then once again. For good measure, I step backwards just in case. What's up, man? You don't look too good, I think. Something wrong? Train! Why are you obnoxiously loud all of a sudden? I don't know. I just had something stupid happen to me. A few stupid things, actually. Even if you discount this one. I can't get a proper touch on other people here. And I have no idea if it's because of me or because of them. Well, you got along with Loli alright. Yuko is just like, nah, on the edge. And then Hanako's like the borderland. I don't know why I'm telling this to Kenji. It's not like we've had any contact either. That's rough, dude. Yeah, I'm really sorry about calling you a psychic spy and all. But you can never be too careful. It's the hard reality we live in. I'm slowly starting to think that Kenji isn't necessarily living in the same reality as the rest of us. You see, this is how it is, this world. There is no justice. You see? Even when I lose, I win, because I don't lose the lesson. I don't know how I managed to remember that. What does that even mean? It doesn't matter. He just dismisses it flatly with a wave of his hand. So what happened? Why the long face? Do you have a long face? Are you trying to make a horse joke? It's nothing. I just scared some girl off accidentally. Literally too. She actually ran away from me. Was my fault really, I think. I'm not really used to all of this yet. A girl? A cute one? Cute? That's a hard question. She had a nice body and really beautiful hair, but the face. Are you gonna say she had a butter face? I guess it could go either way. I don't like how you mentioned that you like the body, but okay, I'm gonna try my best to actually get Lily. So I need to actually get pluses. Well, not pluses. Well, actually, like, I guess do the right decisions to actually reach Hanako's, and then choose. I honestly remember there's two choices when it was Hanako, so I'm pretty sure that second choice has to be Lily. I'm not sure yet, but that's a good guess though. Yeah, cute, I guess. I knew it. There are a lot of cute girls here, a strangely disproportionate amount. I believe this is one of the dark secrets of the school. I tried to warn you, man, but did you listen? I don't remember any such warning. Dark secrets? Yes, dark secrets. Extremely dark, like a black hole. What kind of black hole? Have you noticed that the number of girls in the school is slightly more, but significantly higher than the number of boys? It's like 60 to 40. He turns his head to the left and stares off into the distance at nothing. Why is it like this? I mean, so the untrained eye, it doesn't appear to be that bad, but that is a full 20%. One would think that a school with such a huge pool of women would be a man's dream, but no. What am I about to tell you could blow your mind. Are you ready? I don't know where this is going, but I think I won't be missing much by cutting out now. No, I am not ready. I only get as far as turning the doorknob before Kenji starts talking again, showing that he doesn't really care if my mind is blown or not. I believe that this school is a battleground, the site of a feminist infiltration. This disparity in the number of men to women is a clear sign of how far they have come. In case this Cold War turns hot, they will have superiority in numbers. Just another skirmish in the internal war against the forces of the feminists. They're everywhere. In Japan, women outnumber men. It's not a 60-40 split, but it's only a matter of time, man. In America, women are the majority by hair. They're building up their numbers in the past. The buildup of a military has always been the clearest sign of imminent war. Japan is the first step. Our economy is badass, and the country itself is small and isolated, yet a huge part of the Pacific in terms of political value. The perfect target. They are so cunning, as expected of women. Soon the day will come then. Kenji's voice trails off ominously. That is why you can't trust them. They will string you along and then kill you, just as they killed me. You will end up just like me. Are you a ghost? Oh hell no. Oh, not up in here. I can't stop myself from blurting it out. Hey, what the hell does that mean? You said it, not me. It's the best, whoops. It's the best I can think of. So, you're not supposed to say something like that. Damn, so rude. Where was I? Oh yeah, vast feminist conspiracy. Stop it, stop. I lost you way back there somewhere around feminist infiltration. Nope, you lost me when Kenji arrived. Too hard to follow, it's cool. I have some graphs and stuff in my room and puppets. You like puppets? Are you trying to be a pedophile? No puppets. You don't like puppets? Okay. Graphs are so cool though, right? He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hands in an animated way as he continues to rant on. He is animated. This is too strange. I had him pegged as relatively normal, but it's clear that I was wrong. Something on your mind, dude? Just thinking about what it's like to be the last sane man in an insane world. Kenji frowns, looking deeply upset. You mean that's you? That can't be, because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. That is my dream. You can't just steal a man's dream. What the hell? There can't be two last sane men. That would invalidate the whole last part, and that part is kind of important. There can only be one. Are you gonna rip out my heart? Like in that foreign movie where there could only be one, and in the end there was only one dude left, because that was the point. I think that's a reference to one of those movies like, there can only be one, or something like that. I don't know where I'm getting this from. I have never seen anyone talk so heatedly and so defensively about absolutely nothing before. Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my graphs. I also have a list of other dark and complex conspiracies that this school holds, as tangled as... Quick, finish my analogy for me, but be a pal. I'm going to go to bed now. It's extremely late. That doesn't sound like an analogy, but whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracy to them. Denial is a terrible thing. Later. Ah, thank goodness. He claps me on the back and then vanishes into his room so quickly and quietly it's like he didn't even open the door, but instead walked right through it like a ghost. Ooh, spooky. I don't know if I can finally digest what just happened. So I give up and just go to my room, not kicking off my shoes before falling face first into bed. I'm gonna do that right now, after I'm done recording this. It takes me some time to relax and get up so I can get started on homework. Minus the homework part. It's because the sheets are cool and comforting against my cheeks and it feels good just lying there with my eyes closed. This school is like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain and each person is stranger than the last. I just can't seem to fit in. What irony. One would think that fitting in a place that's made for people who are unfit for anywhere else would be easy. Maybe I'm trying too hard. Maybe you need to get your big boy pants on and be like, hey, I'm gonna talk to you. Although I say that, it doesn't help to take the edge off and the words are left echoing off my empty walls. I guess it's not as bad as I expected though. This place really is more a school and less a hospital, pretending it's a school than I thought it would be. If nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. I open one eye, seeing the school books and bottles of pills arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all. But dorms, it's like college. Loading screen. Enjoy it. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm scratching my knuckle. I feel very tired this morning, probably because yesterday itself was a very tiring day. On top of that, I woke up far earlier than necessary. After saying hi to Shizune and Misha, I start doing the work as instructed from the board. It already looks like today is going to be heavy. I don't have a problem with that now, though Shizune and Misha might jump on me trying to get an answer about whether or not I've decided to join the student council, even if it's just one day. I wouldn't put it past them to try, and I don't have an answer for them if they do, so this situation is convenient for me. About 10 minutes into class, Hanako walks in and takes a seat, but no one looks at her. The teacher doesn't even comment on her lateness. He does, however, stop us to say that we're going to break into groups again. Oh, great. I turn my head and see that Shizune and Misha are looking at me. Shizune gives me a smile that is equal parts cute and menacing. She is going to murder me. This is a smile that says, we have you now. There is no escape. Hichan. Oh, fuck. It looks like we're together again. Yay. Yay. No. Misha leans sideways while Shizune pushes her desk closer to mine. There really is no escape now unless I were to jump through the window. Yes. Jumping out the window isn't the best option, sadly. Oh wait, we're on the 3rd floor, never mind. No wait, no, if there's a tree, you can save yourself. What's wrong, Hichan? Oh, Hichan, have you been thinking about what you said yesterday? You said that you would think about joining the student council, didn't you? Never mind, I just completely forgot what I just read now. It's okay, Hichan, we were talking about it after you left, and it would be rude to expect you to be already have an answer for us this early, right? Right? Ah, no. I'm so happy you two are able to laugh at my expense, and even more pleased to know that you both know how crazy the two of you can be. Now that's over. Shizune snaps back into serious mode and smacks today's assignment with the back of her hand in an overly dramatic and an important way. She just backhanded the assignment. She just made it clear that she owns the assignment. Okay. Thank you for that presentation. Next person, please. When I actually look at the stuff, it's mostly just reading. In fact, there are only 2 problems. I almost want to say something about how her rush to get started seems a bit much, considering the small amount of work. In fact, Shizune probably knows how little there is and simply doesn't care. Yeah, it seems like the workload doesn't matter to her as much as the fact that there is work. The actual amount is unimportant. She approaches everything with the same level of ambition. While I'm reading, I let my eyes wander around the room and catch Hanako trying her hand to solving the problems. It looks like she's working alone. I can't remember seeing her working with other people before. Thinking back to how shy she is, it's understandable. Hey, that girl over there. Huh? Who, Hichan? Her, Hanako, over there. Does she always work alone? I think so, Hichan. Do you feel sorry for her because she's alone? Are you being a dick? Because I feel like you're being a dick with those drills. I was just thinking that maybe she could work with us or something. No, I don't think that would be a good idea, Hichan. Why not? Hichan wouldn't get along with her. Why? Misha shuffles around the question, letting out a laugh that sounds very strange. It's nervous, but still has that light, lilting up and down quality present in everything she says. Just because, Hichan. Really? That type of answer. Why did the music stop? Yeah. By now, Shizune has noticed our conversation. It makes me realize again how Misha has been signing everything she has been saying this whole time. Is this like a habit for her? What, Chan? The friend of my enemy is my enemy? That sounds so harsh. I'm not going to say that. Wait, no. You screwed that up. It's like the enemy of... Wait, crap. Call of Duty launcher right here. Oh, crap. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So technically... Wait, no. Fuck. No. You said it anyway. I know it, Chan. It's fine if you over here. I wonder if this is Misha's way of keeping things fair, since without her, I wouldn't be able to understand a thing Shizune is saying and vice versa. Is that also why she signs all the time? So there's there's never a conversation Shizune will be left out of? Anyway, we should start on the problems now, Hichan. I'm not even sure if I'm even saying his name right at all. We finished with time to spare, and I decided to ask if there are any alternatives to the cafeteria. So, as frankly, the food as far has been subpar. It's always subpar because the cafeteria food is horrible. At my middle school, why am I talking about a lot about my middle school? Well, at my middle school, they always served this pizza, and it was super nasty. It was like the dough was not right. Like the entire bread was like almost like a small book, maybe like about 2 small books. Actually, no, 4 small books high, and that's the bread. And you could not taste anything but the bread. It was horrible. So if cafeteria food is that bad, I don't want to eat it. And it looks disgusting, I'm not gonna eat it. But like my high school, they give out more decisions and it tastes better. But I never eat lunch, so This sends Shizune and Misha arguing among themselves about their favorite restaurants. All of them are downtown, so I don't think we have time to go all the way down there. And what about the bill? Are they arguing just for the fun of it? Maybe. They just seem so distracted by it that they don't even notice the start of the actual lunch break. I look over my shoulder towards the back of the classroom. She seems to be studying her notes from the previous class. It's an odd sight. Everyone else in the class is busying themselves with the lunch break. Socializing, gossiping, rearranging desks. The ones with actual boxed lunches mixed in and chattering like everyone else, only interrupted by short bouts of eating. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, that's how loud you can eat. But when I watch Hanako, it feels that I'm the only one who can see her. Almost as if she was invisible, sort of hiding in plain sight. Is she being bullied? Is she isolating herself from the rest of the class on her own accord? I see her look over her shoulder towards the classroom's rear door. Come to think of it, she hasn't turned a page since I've started watching her. Oh man, you're gonna be like the Watchman. See what? No, I'm just kidding. I guess she's waiting for someone. What to do? Okay, let's go talk to her. I still feel bad for making her run away yesterday, so I'd better say something. Hey there, Hanako. Hisao? Well, at least she remembers my name. Ha! No. Hey, I just wanted to apologize for yesterday. I didn't mean to startle you or anything. I'm just new here and I thought I should get to know my classmates. As Hanako looks up at me, I notice her scarring once more. It's a little bewildering that you can barely notice it from across the room, but it's so noticeable from close up. That's okay. It was my fault. Nah, it wasn't anyone's fault. It just kind of happened. So, are you waiting for someone? I saw you looking at the door before. Yes, Lily. Oh, you mean Lily the black? There you go again! Hanako only nods in response, and I can't help but wondering why finding people through their disabilities is a fox paws of the worst kind of just normal here. Yeah, because apparently you're the normal person here. I guess that explains why Lily took off after her yesterday. She seems like a nice girl. Are you two friends? Yes. As if hoping for Lily to appear, she checks over her shoulder again. I think I'm making her nervous again. I hope I'm not disturbing you right now. No, that's not it. It's just easier if Lily doesn't come here. Oh, because it's hard to get around the classroom? Not really. Hanako's gaze drifts past my shoulder and towards Shizune. Oh, crap. Shizune? Yeah, I just said the name like 2 times, come on. Hanako nods again. What about her? Don't they get along? Hanako shakes her head. Clearly this is something she doesn't want to talk about. It doesn't make a strange sort of sense. Shizune and Lily not getting along so well. Communication between the two would be all but impossible. It's hard enough talking to Shizune through Misha, even when you can see whose hands are talking. And the constant laughter, wah. Hanako is so focused on Shizune that I'm the first to notice Lily at the door. Oh, she's here now. Hanako spins around to confirm this. Upon seeing Lily, she moves quickly to the door. something. I think something's okay. Apparently, something bit my desk or something. Lily. Hanako, good morning. Is the president here? Yes. Hanako glances over her shoulder at Shizune again, as if to confirm she can't hear them, even though that's impossible. I suppose we best be off then. Lily's eyes and tone of what seems like frustration makes me raise an eyebrow. I guess that there's some kind of enmity between the two. It's intriguing, but that's not really something I'd ask about. I'm sure if they wanted me to know, they would tell me. But they only met you they only known you for about a day. Come on, it's only my 3rd day here. I should be trying to make friends, not finding out why people are enemies. Still, it's a little funny to find out that this school has little feuds just like my old high school. Even if people are more tolerant of others, they're still going to get on each other's nerves. Alright, I'm gonna end it off here. So, I hope this has been Katawa Shoujo. I think it's like part 74. I think 74 or 73. I don't know. I completely forgot. But I hope you guys enjoyed me going through Act 1 again. Minus the fact that I didn't go to the heart attack scene. So obviously, I'll have the annotation in the beginning. So I hope you guys enjoyed Katawa Shoujo. As I said before, I need to stop repeating. I hate repeating myself. But as always, I hope you guys have a great day. Student Council. Great, good, great. That's great. Chan, really great. Haha, waha. I think your disability is laughing too much. Like, I laugh a lot too if something really funny occurs, but like, I can't take this laughter in this speech, in this caption thing. Why is it so great?